Morning, dear children. Welcome back to online classes. Today we are going to see in civics what is the role of the judge. The judge is like an umpire in a game and conducts the trial impartially and in an open court. The judge hears all the witnesses and any other evidence presented by the prosecution and the defense. The judge decides whether the accused person is guilty or innocent on the basis of evidence presented and in accordance with the law. If the accused is convicted here means the act or process of finding a person guilty of a crime, especially in a court of law. Then the judge pronounces the sentence. He may send the person to jail or impose a fine or both, depending on what the law prescribes. So, this is the role of the judge in a court. It is the judge hears all the witnesses and any other evidence presented by the prosecution and the defense. He decides whether the accused person is guilty or innocent on the basis of the evidences presented and in accordance with the law. If the accused is convicted, then the judge may send the person to jail or impose a fine or both, depending on what the law prescribes. Now let us see what is fair trial. What is a fair trial? If the judge decided to try Shanti's case very differently, what if the court did not give a copy of the charge sheet and statements of witnesses to Shanti? What if he held the trial in a secret location where neither Shanti nor Sushil were present? Then, if he did not give Shanti's lawyer, Advocate Roy, enough time to question the witnesses of the prosecution, such as Mrs. Shinde, and instead had already decided that Shanti was guilty. If this had happened, then it would be a case of an unfair trial. This is because for a trial to be fair, several different procedures have to be observed. In Article 21 of the Constitution, guarantees the right to life, states that a person's life or liberty means freedom, can be taken away only by following a reasonable and just legal procedure. A fair trial ensures that Article 21 of the Constitution is upheld. Now, in Shanti's case, as described in the storyboard which we have seen, and identify the essential elements of fair trial. Now, firstly, Shanti was given a copy of the charge sheet and all other evidences that the prosecution presented against her. Shanti was charged with the offense of theft that was defined as a crime in the law. The trial was held in an open court in public view. Her brother Sushil could attend the court hearings. The trial was held in the presence of the accused. Shanti was defended by a lawyer. Shanti's lawyer, Advocate Roy, was given an opportunity to cross-examine all the prosecution witnesses. Now, let us see here. Cross-examine. What do you mean by cross-examine? Means here, in the context of this chapter, it refers to the questioning of a witness who has already been examined by the opposing side in order to determine the veracity of his or her testimony. Then again, Advocate Roy was given an opportunity to present witnesses in Shanti's defense. Although the police filed a case of theft against Shanti, the judge assumed her to be innocent. It was the responsibility of the prosecution to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Shanti was guilty. In this case, the prosecution failed to do so. So, it is significant that the judge decided the matter only on the basis of the evidence before the court. The judge did not jump to the conclusion that Shanti was the thief just because she was a poor maid servant. Instead, the judge remained impartial, and since the evidence showed that some young man and not Shanti was the thief, he set Shanti free. In Shanti's case, justice was finally done to her because she was given a fair trial. Actually, the fair trial is a favorable judicial proceedings. Fair trial is an open trial by an impartial judge in which all parties are treated equally. The right to fair trial is one of the fundamental guarantee of human rights and rule of law aimed at ensuring administration of justice. So here we have seen the essentials elements of a fair trial. So Shanti was given a fair trial. Let us see the essential elements again. That the trial of Shanti was held in an open court in public view. The trial was held in the presence of accused. Shanti was defended by a lawyer. Then Shanti's lawyer, Advocate Roy, was given an opportunity to cross examine all the prosecution witnesses. Then Advocate Roy was given an opportunity to present witnesses in Shanti's defense also. Then the police filed a case of theft against Shanti, but the judge assumed her to be innocent. The judge decided the matter only on the basis of the evidences brought before the court. When judge found that not Shanti but some young men were the thieves, he set Shanti free. Thus, it can be said that Shanti was given a fair trial. Now, the constitution and the law both state that all the persons that we have discussed in this chapter should carry out their roles in a proper manner. That the roles which are played by police, public prosecutor, defense lawyer, and then the judge finally. What this means is that they all need to work to ensure that every citizen, irrespective of their class, caste, gender, religious, and ideological backgrounds, gets a fair trial when accused. The rule of law, which says that everyone is equal before the law, would not make much sense if every citizen were not guaranteed a fair trial by the Constitution. So, children, for today's class, this much only, and the chapter also ends here. So, in the next class, we will see the new chapter. Thank you.